This is Congressman John Sarbanes. I appreciate this opportunity to speak to you remotely, to speak to the Harford Park Community Association. It's important to stay up on the issues of the day, and I welcome this opportunity. I've committed myself over the last 4 terms that I've been in Congress, and I'm running for re-election again for my 5th term. I've committed myself to 3 basic principles. First, make sure you're listening as carefully as you can to your constituents so you understand what their priorities and needs are. Secondly, maintain your integrity in the position. I think that it's right for the public to expect their elected officials to have a certain integrity in office. And third, work as hard as you can. Study the material, make sure that when you make these votes in Washington, you're doing it in an informed way. And I think I've tried hard to adhere to those 3 basic principles. Listen carefully, maintain your integrity, and work as hard as you can. And I'll continue to do that if I'm elected to a 5th term in Congress, and I welcome the support of the association and others in the Harford Park area. I do want to mention an issue that's particularly important to me. I feel like a lot of people out there think that Washington doesn't listen to them anymore, that Washington has been bought, captured by the big interests, the big money interests, and that their voice, the voice of average citizens, just can't be heard anymore. We've started a campaign called the My Voice campaign to empower everyday citizens to say my voice does count, to push back on the influence of big money in Washington and show that it's the voices of the people that matter. I've introduced H.R. 20, the Government by the People Act, in Congress, which is a piece of legislation that would create a small donor matching system across America to empower everyday citizens to lift campaigns up on their shoulders and in return demand that public policy gets made for them, not for the big moneyed special interests in Washington. I'll continue that fight with your help. I ask you to join the My Voice campaign. You can go to myvoicedoescount.com and add your voice to the My Voice campaign. Together we can push back on the influence of big money in Washington and show that we really do have a government that's of, by, and for the people. Thank you for your time. Thank you for the good work that you do. I look forward to working with you in the future.